Many have made so much money, but they've made no investment into the kingdom. No investment. Because when the roll is called beyond the yonder, rather, it will be asking you, how many souls did you bring into the kingdom? What were the sacrifices that you have laid down to bring souls? Listen, for many of us, we will get to a point in our life, perhaps, that we are so busy that we couldn't do a lot of things. Why did you over-reduce it now? We couldn't do a lot of things, but our bended knees can bring men to the kingdom. The essence for wealth is not to be comfortable. Sorry, you know what I just said to you? I am not saying you will not be comfortable, but the first essence of wealth, of money, of beauty, of position, the first essence of anything you have is for the kingdom. God is so particular about his kingdom. And let me say this to you, church. God does not release his material possession. God does not release resources to men that are just on the flank, on the brink for him. God releases resources to men that can be trusted. If God can trust you, that if I give you ₦1 million, many people will come to church because of it. He will give you much more. But the first time you made $1 million, you went to drink. You went to club. You say, guy, I don't make count. 1 million is no money. Hello, church. If you have ₦1 million in your account, you are not a millionaire. You thought you are. You thought you are. GTB will soon deduct 50 naira. You are now back to what? 1,000 naira. But when you begin to pay your tithe in millions, you have become what? You have to know the difference. You must know what you can afford, what is in your level, and what is above you. If you are any 20 million naira, and you buy a car of 50 million naira, you are not at that level. If all your total income is 20 million, and you buy a car of 50 million, do you know why? The expense that car will bring on you, the tire can buy another car. The fueling can buy your foodstuff. It is easy, or it is better that you live below your life than to show off. Jesus did not die for you to show off. The way a believer shows off in the kingdom is with souls, not with money. So people are saying, I have a lot of money in my account. See, many people are gallivanting on many girlfriends. He said, that one. I have 3. You are not in town. We are in town for Jesus. Hallelujah. Because a day is coming, we all will be lined up. See, church, if for nothing, remember eternity. That one day we will all be before the Father, and the only question we ask you is that the influences I gave you, the beauty I gave you, many of you are so black that God looks at your blackness, not darkness now, your blackness, and he says, with this beauty you can bring men into the kingdom. Now they will call you Mami Water because you are light. Mami them into the kingdom. It is called Mami Market in NYSC. Hallelujah. God has brought you into the kingdom not just to be a disciple, but to disciple others. Your ministry begins when you begin to disciple others. And your reward is in the discipleship. The believer is feeding so fast. We know a lot of things. We are dispensing nothing. And I've come to understand that if there is stagnant water, every unnecessary thing will approach you. Unnecessary things. For many of you, this week alone, 7 guys has asked you out. You have said yes to 5. I have told the next time a guy asks you out, tell him that I have an answer for you. I'll give you my answer on Sunday, 9 a.m. I will not give it to you on phone. I want you to meet me at a junction tipper garage. Tell him dress well, be on time. If you want an answer from me, be on what? Be on time. When you get to tipper garage, Shatta Keke Marwa, come to church. Tell him your answer is there. Because the Bible says Jesus is the only answer for the world today. See, you must know how to use everything you have for the kingdom. Everything. You are not tall in vain. Your tallness is to bring many into the kingdom. And you have to use it well. The essence of your marriage is to fulfill your ministry. Because you are a bivocational minister. Mark chapter number 3, let's start from verse 12. Mark 3 from verse 12. Let's start from there this morning. Mark 3 from verse 12. But he's telling one of them that they should not make him known. Verse 13. And he went up on the mountain and called to himself those he wanted, and they came to him. What happened is, then he appointed 12 that they might be with him. The first assignment of Jesus over your life after salvation is to appoint you to be with him. The essence of being with him is so that he can train you to send you. God does not train you to sit you down. He does it. You are not to become a Christian to be coming to church. You become a Christian to bring others to the kingdom. See, church, and every day there is a presentation of different avenues to preach the gospel. Every day. And I mean every day. I've told you, the same way the devil has made things sophisticated is the same way the gospel is sophisticated. Your status can be used for the gospel. For me, I don't know why a grown-up lady, they will always call themselves big girls. That all through the week, the way you prove that you are a big girl is to post your picture on your status alone. No Jesus. And many of us are so ashamed of Jesus. But we have a master that is not ashamed of us. And he needs children that will not be ashamed of him. Children that will say, Lord, I have gone through many things. I have done so many wrong things to you. Yet you've been faithful. It is time to live my life for you. If you are in a relationship and the guy or the lady is not born again, you are in a wrong relationship. And I mean an extremely wrong relationship. You can't be an in-law with the devil and he will not use it for pepper soup. Hallelujah. We have tall, handsome devils and short, ugly Jesuses. You are going to pick whose in-law you want to become. You cannot be a CEO and nobody came into your company on the platform of salvation. You are not maximizing being a CEO well. You cannot be a fashion designer and you are the one that is sorry for them to see their cleavages. He said, just cut down me, cut it. And you cut it. He said, is it enough? You have to sit them down and let them understand. The purpose of being a fashion designer is to bring many into the kingdom first. See, the money you are looking for, you will make it when you win souls. Go, let me show you something this morning. I have taught that before, I will show you. Luke chapter number 5 from verse 1. The Bible said Peter and all of them, they gathered at a particular spot and they were trying to fish. Continue with verse 4. When he had stopped speaking, he said to them, Peter, launch into the boat. All night they tried to fish. They caught no fish. When Jesus came and took over their boat, he said the very place you've been trying to catch fish, because you are now a fisher of men, you can catch fish there. Launch back into and you will have a great catch. And the Bible says he launched back and he had a great catch. Do you know what happened is? The Bible says when they draw out the fishes, he said, depart from us. We are a dirty sinner. Do you know why he had to say that? I have seen the master of the occasion. I am of no effect. The moment you can recognize Jesus as the Lord over your life, you become insignificant. He does not want to lead you alone. He wants you to lead others. In the kingdom, you don't have promises to retain alone. You have ministry to fulfill. What the believer are looking looking for is sharp answers, quick answers. And I have observed, anyone that is looking for a quick way will die quickly. Because there is no quick way. Something takes time. If you are married, it takes time to understand your spouse. Women are Ababio textbook. Do you know Ababio? Did you go to secondary school? Women are what? Ababio, not biology, Ababio. You know how big that textbook is? Women are Ababio. By the time you finish chapter 1, before you get to chapter 2, they have given you chapter 3, 4, and 5. You are like, this is not the woman I married. She was. She was. Have you seen a woman sick before? You want to run from the house. Yeah, I want to take Fanta. As we bring the Fanta, I said tea. Now I said tea. I'm like, okay. As we bring the tea, there is salad I want to eat. Hallelujah. Someone say, I am a witness. It looks simple, but that is your assignment. Matthew chapter number 10 from verse 1. Matthew 10 from verse 1. Rather than he called his disciples to himself. When he called the 12 to himself, he gave them power over unclean spirits. The power you need is delivered when you go on the journey. The believer has enough power in himself. But the power is used on the go. It's not used at home. Do you know many of you are messy in your dream? Messy in your dream. Then you are just like, you saw yourself score a lot of goals. When you're on the pitch, you score nothing. They make you a defender. It is in your dream. But the moment you begin to train and start training, you will observe that you are better than you thought. The power to heal is in you. You need to be trained. The training is on the go. Many of you want to prophesy. Prophecy does not come when you sit in church. It happens where? On the go. That as you meet a man, you are witnessing Jesus to the person. The Spirit of the Lord will naturally give you an utterance. It's a natural thing. Every power the believer needs is on the what? On the go. That as you go on the journey, as you begin to teach the gospel, you begin to express the power of the Most High. To cast out devil, to heal all kinds of sicknesses and all kinds of diseases. Go to verse 5. Verse 5, please. Verse 5. These 12, Jesus sent out. What was the first thing he did? He empowered them. The next thing is what? He sent them out.